earn a Super Bowl MVP honor. So yeah, he has one ring. The 81 season, 2 years before I was born, he won with the Raiders. I had a funny feeling he had at least one. He had at least
I
one
thought
ring.
he did. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember. Kurt
yeah.
Warner. Kurt Warner has a ring,
He should have two.
and Brett Favre.
He should have two. The Cardinals should have beat the
Right.
Steelers in the Super Bowl. He should have two right now. But
He should
yes,
have
yeah.
three. He should have three.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And they should not have lost that game in 01. I mean,
Yeah.
legends were born.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Adam Vinatieri.
Bob Greasy's. I always forget that Greasy has a ring. He has two.
He has two. Yep. I think he was part of
Flacco has a ring.
Yeah. Joe Flacco. Yep. Yep. They beat the 49ers. Yep. That was the battle of the heart.
In that. Yep. Against Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. Yep. Yep.
It's just funny. You look at all those great teams that only have one ring. I mean, how many? We talk about the Patriots and talk about their dynasty, and and how about when it's gone, and it's over. It's just we have to remember to enjoy these moments.
Right.
Because when it's over, it's over. I mean, look at you were doing those power rankings of the NHL, and the worst team in the league.
Oh well, the reason that Detroit's the worst team in the league is they're young, but give Stevie some time. He did it here in Tampa. Give it some time, because I'm telling you right now, in our conference, I'm scared. And the Red Wings playing our division, in the Lightning's division. Trust me, I'm worried about it. They're coming. It'll be like a red typhoon all over again. It was a red typhoon in the 90s. You couldn't beat them. They were always in the Stanley Cup Finals or around the playoffs. It'll be that way again. Yzerman will get that straightened out. There's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, I know.
No doubt.
I know. I agree. I agree.
Steve Young has got three.
Just saying, what's that?
Steve Young has 3 Super Bowl rings.
Does he got? He's got rings as a backup in San Francisco.
Correct. He has one as a starting.
I was thinking, Mark Rypien has a ring.
Mark Rypien's got one. Yep. Correct.
Hostetler's got one. Hostetler has a ring, but Phil Simms has a ring as because he was there, but he was injured.
Correct. He was hurt. Yep, he was hurt. Yeah.
I was just saying about the Red Wings and about enjoying it while it's still while it's here. It's because when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
And we could be back in 5 years, but it could be 30 years before we get back.
Yeah.
The dead Wings of the 60s and 70s and the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and just how bad the Wings were back then.
Yeah. No doubt.
And Patriots fans, and look at the Warriors without Steph and Thompson, they're done. They're trash. I mean, and I know New England has a different coaching staff, and has different things going on, having the greatest coach of all time. But then you look at the 72 Dolphins and the 73 Dolphins, when it went away, it was gone, and they haven't been able to get back. They've had one Super Bowl appearance since the 73 team. And since the undefeated team, they've only made 2 Super Bowls. I mean,
if you want to look back too, Bud, you can look back at Dan Marino. He's in 1 Super Bowl his rookie season. They went against the 49ers, and that was it.
Oh, this ain't hard. We'll be back next year.
Yeah, and well, they figured out it wasn't so easy. They figured it out. It wasn't so easy to get back to the Super Bowl because they never went. They never went back since. No, they haven't been. They haven't been really competitive since '99. Yeah. Yep. That was the last time that the Dolphins were relevant. In all reality. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's it's just reminding. It's just important to remember that. Even if you. Josh Shaw, that was the cornerback for the Cardinals. It's been suspended. Yep. I mean, and even when you're great, you're not going to win everything.
I mean, how many good Red Wings teams were there that were bounced in the first round?
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
and,
I mean, I can use an example. Bud, look at the Lightning. We won 64 games last year. Got bounced in the first round, swept. So it doesn't mean you're an automatic bid to a championship. It's not that way. It's not the way it is.
And then look how bad the Patriots were during last season, the regular season. They were done. They were the worst team in the playoffs. Brady was the worst quarterback in the AFC. Isn't that right, Max Kellerman?
Well, Chris Sims is another Brady hater.
No, in the playoffs.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, well, Max Kellerman, I don't think Max Kellerman likes Tom Brady because he's a Giants fan. That's why he doesn't like Brady. Plain and simple.
Hey, we got an upset this week already. We already got one upset. Virginia knocks off Virginia Tech. The first time in 15 tries.
Congratulations to the Cavaliers, and now you get to go play the Clemson Tigers, and I wish you the best of luck in the ACC championship.
They're going to need it.
Good luck to the team that gets to play Clemson in the ACC championship game, because that was the winner of that game was going to go play them in the ACC title. So, good luck.
I don't know if you won much.
Well, no.
You might have won the game, but you lost the war.
Yeah, it's like the playing game in March Madness. You're the 64 team in, and guess who you get to play? The number 1 team in the country. Oh, congratulations. Good luck.
Cool.
We wish you the best of luck. Other than the Virginia loss a couple years ago, we wish you the best of luck against your number 1 team. Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
pretty much.
So yeah, you win your game. You beat your rival. You beat the Hokies. So you're in the ACC title game, but now you get the Tigers. So good luck. I wish you the best of luck.
Again,
number 3 team in the country. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe you could pull off an upset. I doubt it. But Dabo Sweeney will be ready for you. They'll be ready.
Do you remember Coach McKay?
Yes.
The first coach of the Bucs?
Yes, absolutely. Yep, I do.
I know you can't say it anymore, and I know it's incredibly unprofessional, but he had one of the greatest lines of all time after they won a game or whatever. He was like, well, now we're just 3 or 4 plane crashes away from a playoff.
Yeah. Growing up here, Bud, and watching, my first Bucs game, I was there in '87. I was 4 years old.
Okay.
I saw the old creamsicle and white jerseys with the Buccaneer Bruce, the guy
already in Ann Arbor
in his mouth, and so on and so forth, to the evolving of what the Bucs are now, from their pewter and red jerseys to their Super Bowl championship in 2002, and so on and so forth with John Gruden. And I've had this conversation with Von Allen about, was it Tony Dungy's team? A lot of the people in this area say yes, it was. But that's funny because it took John Gruden to win. So I don't think it was Tony Dungy's team. I just think it was John Gruden's ass kicking and kicking your ass to get you to do something correctly to get you into the Super Bowl. Because Dungy couldn't beat the Eagles. Well, what did John Gruden do? Oh, that's right. Rondé Barber had the biggest interception in Buccaneer history in the old vet. The old
vet.
The old veteran.
You shut the vet down.
Yeah, that's it, because they don't play there anymore. Now they're at Lincoln Financial. So
that was the last game at the vet.
Yep. So they shut it down. The Bucs were the team that shut that stadium up and went on to beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl. And it's his history. Yes, I mean, I remember him a couple of plane crashes. That's funny. That's a funny quote. That he would say something like that. That's when you don't win. I think it took him 42 games to get their win. You have to say something like that to kind of 20. Okay, that's what it was. So you have to chuckle and say, okay, we have to say something funny. We have to say something funny for the media. So I don't blame him.
And then that was
what he said.
That was in the 70s when you could say that kind of stuff without getting a $25,000 fine.
Correct. Yeah, the NFL will fine you now if you something like that.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, now you're being death to get to the playoffs. So yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, but
yeah, about
before
I was just gonna say, Michigan basketball with a couple of big wins this weekend.
well, college basketball starting, but I have to get into that. But I haven't kind of looked at the rankings yet. I mean, I know Duke got beat the other night by Stephen Austin or SF Austin or however their university is pronounced. They got beat,
SF Austin.
So that's cool. Some upsets early in the season like that are nice. And I know, Michigan's always one of the big teams in the Big Ten every year. That's one sport you really don't have to worry about Ohio State, is basketball. I know they had that one good year. They had that one good year. Well, and then they got to the finals and played the Gators. And we all know what happened in that one, so I'm not going to get into that because we won back-to-back national championships. But that's a different story. But yeah, I mean, I have to get butt into college basketball. I haven't been looking at those. I have to.
Yeah, the only reason
I get on Thursday night, I'll be.
Yeah, I've gotten more into college basketball here the last couple of years because of how good Michigan's been. I like college basketball in the tournament. I really lock in during that time of the year because it's fun. Because the tournament's so much. There's one and done. You win and you move on. But Michigan this weekend, they have. I don't remember who they beat. Oh no, they knocked off Carolina. I can't remember who they beat Wednesday. I forget who they played Wednesday. They knocked them off, and then they beat North Carolina yesterday. They beat the 6th team in the country, North Carolina, and they embarrassed North Carolina. It was ugly. North Carolina made it closer at the end, but it was just Michigan had just too much firepower, and then today they knocked off Gonzaga, just wrapped up.
Nice.
I was really hard on the university for not being able to go out and find a big name, and they went and they got a Michigan name, but I'm really impressed. And Juwan Howard, he's been very, very good as a coach so far. He's got the boys playing good basketball. And,
and then
I know I can.
Go ahead,
When I came on your show right after they hired him, I was very hard on the university, very hard on the AD. It was like, you didn't go out and get somebody with a proven pedigree.
Yeah.
You didn't go out, you couldn't go find a AA coach, or an FBS or FCS, a sub bowl group coach that had a winning pedigree. You went and you got an assistant coach that had no head coaching experience on his resume, and you're gonna make him the head coach. And credit where credit is due. They went out and they got their guy, and he's been excellent. Especially when I thought they were going to struggle early in the year. Especially it was Iowa State. They beat Iowa State on Wednesday to move on to the next round, and when they blew out North Carolina. And so I gotta say, I was wrong. Credit where credit is due.
You know what, man? That happens. I mean, I've done that myself with coaches and players. He's not going to fit here. He won't do well there. Well, sometimes it's good to be proven wrong. I like the alumni.
I'm happy to be wrong.
So
this is one where I'm happy to be wrong.
Yeah. It's a good thing to be wrong, and it turns out to be a good thing. It's bad to be wrong, and then it. That. It's to be
when you're all excited, this is going to be a great.
Right. Exactly.
I'm so glad we got this guy, and then you go 1-10.
Yeah.
You're gonna get off here for now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get off, man. But I appreciate you calling, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, but I'll talk to you soon, bud.
Yeah, I'll be around.
All right, bud. All right, man.
All right, bye-bye for now.
See ya. All right, man. So that was my man Adam. I'm going to go ahead and end my show. It's gone 3 hours here. Again, man, this was the Walker Report, part of In the Zone Sports Radio. I am your host, the sports nerd, Brad Walker. Remember the website, it's ngscsports.com. Log on to ngscsports.com for all your current sports content. NGSC Sports, where we never stop. The show is sponsored by Alicia Spells and Things. Check out our Facebook page, Alicia Spells and Things, where you'll find home decor that you will not be able to resist